I just want to make this video, like I'm making this video more so because Pena's coaches, I think they deserve an applause too. Because even though Pena got this victory, the game plan that her coaches came up with for this fight was absolutely stellar. Amazing. Because the fact that they were able to see what I saw that Amanda Nunes is gonna get tired and she starts to fade in the later rounds. And when she fights at 135, she has a weight cut, so she drains herself, which has an impact on the gas tank. And they saw what I saw. Maybe they watched my pre-fight prediction video and based their game plan around that. Because I was right. You know, Amanda's gas tank is definitely her weakness. That's the chink in the armor. But it's only a chink in the armor when you force her to grapple and make her work. Make her work. Force her to grapple and make her work. Even in the Jermaine Durandamy fight, that fight was actually closer than you thought. I thought Amanda won the fight, but Jermaine Durandamy is not the grappler that Julianna Pena is. But Jermaine Durandamy is a great grappler too, of course. But Julianna Pena was winning that fight. She just made a stupid mistake. She made an error. And that cost her in the fight. It cost her in the fight. So, Jermaine, that fight was pretty cool. They had the right game plan for that fight too. She just made a mistake with the She just made a mistake with the takedown, the double leg takedown. She should have went to the outside instead of the inside, because when you go to the inside, then there's the guillotine choke. So, just a stupid error like that can cost you the fight. But she learned from that. That's what happens. You learn from your mistakes. But I just want to take a second to thank her coaches, man, because I don't know, coming up with a game plan like that is absolutely amazing. That's the game plan that I would have had for her. I mean, exactly the same. Exactly the same. Because with the Amanda Nunes fight, it's going to take more than one shot to take out Pena. Pena's not going to go out with just one shot. And she's proven that in the Jermaine Durandamy fight. Jermaine Durandamy couldn't get her out of there with the punches. And she was winning that fight. But that's what made me think, okay, Nunes is not getting her out of there in the first round. Not going to happen. It's all about fight IQ and game plan. I think the game plan is everything. Honestly, first it's skill, cardio, and then it's the game plan. That's like, you need all three to be a successful and to be a world champion in MMA. You need all three. You need skill, cardio, and you need a game plan, which means you need good coaches behind you, a good team behind you. Pena has excellent coaches. Excellent. Not just excellent, stellar coaches. Very good coaches. And I cannot stress that enough. I don't think Amanda Nunes' coaches are as good as Pena's coaches. They're not. Why would you go? It's just so many things that Nunes did wrong in that fight. But if I was her coach, what would I tell her? Well, I would tell Nunes that you probably need to work on your gas tank. You need to work on your gas tank and your grappling. She's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but she got tired. She gassed out. She didn't do her road work. She didn't take the training camp seriously, and that's what happened. Why would you not take Pena seriously? That's crazy. She may have lost to Valentina, but just one mistake, you know. She zagged she zigged instead of zagged. She was winning that fight too. So I think in a rematch she can make adjustments, but I don't think she. I mean, that's a tough fight for her, Valentina. But I would actually favor Pena if the fight is at 135. If Pena moves down to 125, I favor Valentina. Of course, there's no. The weight classes too. That's what really made me have the confidence to pick Pena, because Amanda really defends her title at 145, and she has a bad time getting down to 135. Yeah, she's been a bantamweight her whole life, but she's also had a problem with the gas tank at 135. At 145, I pick Nunes. But I don't know, because Nunes' confidence is probably rocked now too, right? I think Pena can beat her at 145 too, but Nunes should have the advantage at 145. Who am I picking for 145? Probably Nunes, but Pena has a very excellent chance of winning that fight. Man, Pena's coaches are excellent, bro. Like, so good. One of the best for sure, no doubt. Yeah, because just understanding that Nunes that Nunes' gas tank is not her biggest asset, and conditioning Pena for that fight, making sure that she's ready for 5 rounds, and putting in that road work, putting in the extra hours in the gym, putting in the extra hours on the mats, putting in the extra hours in the jiu-jitsu gym, putting in the extra hours with your boxing coach, putting in the extra hours with your wrestling coach. That's what makes you a champion. And I think Pena did that in this camp. She trained really hard. The Sarah McMahon fight, blood, guts, and gory. That's what got her the title shot. Sarah McMahon is the best wrestler in the division. So, respect. And I don't know, like, I don't even want to see a rematch. Do you guys want to see a rematch? I don't want to see a fucking rematch, because she loses again. At 135, Pena would beat her again. Unless she knocks her out with a lucky shot in the first round. Then Pena beats her again. But anyways, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you guys think down in the comment section down below about this.